Alright, welcome to game night tonight for another unboxing of a new game that I just picked up, a new expansion. So this is the Bang Dice game expansion. It's the Undead or Alive expansion. Looks like we have two new dice, but let's open it up and see what all it entails in here. So if you're not familiar with, wow, I can't even get this open. If you're not familiar with the Bang game, it's originally a card game. They made a dice game, so it's a little bit quicker, a little easier. It's kind of like Yahtzee in that you have different rolls that you can take, 3 different rolls to try and get what you need and want to play out your turn. So it's unique in that way. Okay, let's see here. We've got on the top, you've got, looks like the instructions as well as some tokens. Looks like some kind of battling tokens of sorts. So let's open this up, see what it has to say. All right. So obviously per the name of the game, Undead or Alive, we're obviously going to be pulling in the zombie factor into this game. So it looks like you got these different tokens. You got the no beer, you got dynamite tokens, no one shot, no 2 shots, and on the back it looks like they're all random. So my guess is that you're going to be randomizing these, laying them face down and then picking them as you go, but we will see about that. Next thing underneath it, perfect. More games for the Geek Box. So this tells you all the different expansions. Wow. Man, I'm missing some stuff. Yeah, I actually have the Bang card game. It comes with a lot of expansions and everything. That's the original game, but essentially it's a game based out of the Wild West, and the sheriff is trying to get all the outlaws killed, and as well as the renegade, and be the last one standing kind of thing with his deputies, but sometimes the deputies, they will die. Yeah, but it's a fun little game going back and forth. But there's this expansion that we saw the other day. I wanted to pick it up and check it out. So it has different characters. You got Bell Star. So after each of your dice rolls, you can exchange 1 dynamite to a Gatling. Not if you roll 3 or more, obviously. So like all of these different characters, right? You got Chuck Wingham, you got Greg Digger. Here, Herb Hunter, Herb Hunter, or Herb, depending on how you want to pronounce that. You got Pat Brennan. You got Sean Mallory, Pixie Pete, Sam the Healer. So you got all these different character cards, new characters, add different powers to the game, so it makes it a little bit more fun. And then you've got these zombie cards. It looks like take life points equal to the number of survivors. Use only 3 basic dice. You cannot gain life points. So my guess is that at some point in the game, you can become a zombie, because it looks like there are, so there are 6 cards, just like the different 6 characters that you can play in and everything. Since this is a 2 to 6, it's 3 to 8, so there are 6. So 6 zombie cards, interesting. So this can be played up to 8 players, but there's 6 zombie cards, so not entirely sure how that is going to play out. But then you got your different symbols for what the things mean on the dice, front and back. It's always in, I believe it's Italian, I'm not entirely sure, but it's Italian on one side and then you got the English on the other. So it'll explain everything that's on the dice as you roll it. We've got this smaller deck of cards. Interesting. Let's open that up and see what that's all about. So I love this game. It's a very fun game. It can accommodate bigger groups of people, so that makes it a little bit more exciting. Like I said, it's, wow, come on. Sometimes gotta use my teeth just to get these open. But it's exciting because it adds up to 8 players. A lot of games usually are about 2 to 4. Sometimes you get lucky with 6, but this one's an 8 player, which is more fun for larger groups. Looks like this is like the zombie cards that you can draw. So there's like nothing happens. You get 1 dead hand coming out of the ground. I don't even know. 2 dead hands out of the ground. So there's got to be something that either injures or harms or something other players to be able to do that. But you draw those little mini cards, and then you got all the other ones, which are additional shots. Don't know what the gun symbol is exactly. It's new to the dice game, but you got all these different cards. The Gatling, it has 1 of each. Maybe these are kind of like an additional roll on the dice based on what you actually get. So you got the mini cards here, and And then, of course, the 2 new dice that we have, which there's that symbol, the 2 guns. You got more ale, it looks like. You got some Gatlings, the 2 guns again, arrow, dynamite, of course, Gatling again. Yeah, it looks like those are all the symbols on that one, and a repeat of the symbols on this one. So 2 dice with the same kind of things, just like in the other game. You have 5 dice. I'm guessing you're going to add these 2 dice into your basic rolls. Like I said, I haven't played this yet, so I'm excited to play it. There's the instructions, of course, which will explain everything. I'll do a different video later to teach you how to play with this specific expansion, so that will be a new video there. But this is just the unboxing. Again, you've got these little mini cards, adds more to, I'm sure, the game. You got the zombies, a ton of new characters, which is exciting because it's always fun having new characters thrown in there to make it more fun. You've got your play cards of what the symbols are, the tokens that it came with right there, and your instructions. So that is all that comes with this expansion of Bang the Dice Game, Undead or Alive. Thank you for joining in on this episode of Game Night Tonight. We'll see you next time.